So my son reminded me yesterday that if I don't post a video soon and stay relevant and current, I'm at risk of losing one of my 17 YouTube subscribers. So I wanted to come at you today with a message that really hit me a few weeks ago and has really helped lighten the stress I was feeling and the heaviness and the anxiety. And so I hope this helps you. I made a list of what I can and cannot control. And so I put it off. Like I said, I was going to do it. And then I had a whole week to do it. At the end, I was like, I better make this list because I just didn't want to start. I almost didn't want to see it on paper. But then when I did it, it was really powerful because it makes you realize that there's a lot you can control. And a lot of it is perspective. No, that's just happening. A lot of it's perspective and it's mindset, but there is a lot that you can control on the way that you look at and how you see these things. So I want you to do this exercise. I want you to make this list for yourself. So at my last job, I wanted to be able to get my kids on the bus, get my kids off the bus. I wanted a flourishing career. And I remember driving back and forth, and your day is so short when you're in between bus schedules. And then I had a coach, Laura, and she was like, this is exactly what you wanted. And I was like, it is exactly what I wanted. So why isn't it easy? Because we think everything should be easy, but that's not real life. That's not parenthood. That's certainly not marriage. That is not, why should we expect anything different in business or within ourselves, in our growth? So now I lead 2 teams and I am terrified of failing. And I have to fight that fear every single day, which is not easy, and it's hard. It's really hard. And sometimes I'm terrified and sometimes I'm thrilled. And it's just life's a roller coaster. And I think the sooner we're just enjoy the ride, we'll feel a lot more joy. And we can't control everything. So stop trying. So when I'm realizing that I'm getting exactly what I wanted, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, wait a second. I need to enjoy this. I need to embrace this. I need to learn through this versus trying to get out of it. So often I think something that we have as a goal or a dream or just what we think our life will look like, we have a really hard time articulating how that will feel down the road. And that's just the way life is. But marriage is this way, parenthood is this way, and certainly it's just life. Life's this way. So I pray every day for the courage to dig in and not run away from what is hard, challenging, and uncomfortable. And in fact, this season, I'm looking at being as uncomfortable as I can, which apparently the world just set me right up for that in 2020. It's not a problem. But right now, your life is the reality of all the choices that you have made. So your life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. So only you got you to where you are now. Only you got you here by a series of all of your choices. And only you can change, grow your mindset through the reality of more choices. And I always tell my kids, make good choices. You can control the level at which you empower yourself in your life through everything. I bought Time magazine this month and it's all about stress. And I told my husband, this magazine is going to tell me why my job is going to kill me. But it didn't. I think it really showed me that it was my unempowered, my COVID is ruining humanity, grumpy way I was looking at everything. My mindset was so grumpy and I was stuck in this negative cycle that until I made this list, I had a really hard time climbing out of it. So your life isn't happening to you. Your life is happening for you. So look at the ways you can change the way you view and respond every day to your situation. There's a sign I have, and it's like a cutesy little sign from Winners. And at the bottom it says, this is your happily ever after. So you're in it. This is your happily ever after. These kids, this marriage, this job, this is yours. So you need to own it, dig in, and make it beautiful because this is your happily ever after. And once you make this list, your outlook hopefully will start to shift. And I think we need to cherish the days that feel good and things that feel light, but we need to dig in, be thoughtful and mindful when it's hard, and stop looking for everything to be comfortable and easy. But don't give up. Don't give up. Your anxiety needs you to work through the hard stuff. Your anxiety needs you to work through the hard stuff. That weight sitting on your chest will start to get lighter. So stay curious, stay mindful, and dig in. And then this is something I think is really interesting. Whatever you don't deal with or you try to get away from, watch for those trends and those themes, because you'll start to notice that they're gonna pop up over and over and over again until you just learn the lesson you need to learn. It's no accident that your spouse is the opposite of you. Your kid is exactly like you. This is not an accident. This is your life happening to make you great. So dig in and be great.